Thanks for inviting us in at 6 o'clock. And tonight, the Johnson County prosecutor is still deciding what charges a 13-year-old boy will now face for allegedly shooting another 13-year-old boy in Greenwood over the weekend.
The prosecutor is telling Our Rich Tonight today that he does not believe that this shooting was an accident.
Greenwood police responded to this house on Crescent Drive Sunday about 1 a.m. on a call for an attempted suicide. The police knock on the door woke up the parents. They all discovered a 13-year-old boy shot inside the house.
Police believe 6 teens were inside the house playing with a gun when one 13-year-old allegedly pointed the gun at another 13-year-old and shot him.
We don't believe that the shooting is accidental, but it is still under investigation.
Do you believe that one 13-year-old intentionally shot another 13-year-old? The prosecutor considered his answer carefully.
Until the initial hearing is held, I can't talk about what our belief is with regard to what we would charge.
Investigators believe the rest of the group took off after the shooting. Police say the shooter called 911 20 minutes later, reporting an attempted suicide. The victim was taken to Riley Hospital in critical condition. Police have not said if he survived.
It's just one of those situations that when the warnings continually come out from law enforcement to make sure the firearms are away from the kids, this is the worst case scenario that they're talking about, and it's a tragedy for the family.
Most, if not all, of the juveniles involved attend Greenwood Middle School.
It's not just the families, of course they suffer the most, but everybody who knew these kids, they're suffering too, and the tragedy compounds itself.
The suspected shooter is held at the Johnson County Juvenile Detention Center, while the prosecutor decides what charges are appropriate and if the 13-year-old should be charged as an adult. An initial hearing is scheduled November 26th. In Greenwood, Rich Knight, 13 News.
We're told at this time the prosecutor does not expect to file criminal charges against any of the other juveniles who were at the shooting.
We just learned the name of the man who was shot and killed outside of a liquor store on the east side of Indianapolis. 26-year-old Frederick Martin was found dead in the parking lot near 16th and Arlington last Friday night. So far, police haven't announced any arrests or suspects in this shooting. Now, if you have any information that could help police, call Crime Stoppers. You don't have to give your name. Phone number's 317-262-TIPS.
Tonight, police are still investigating how a man died inside a Planet Fitness on Friday and why he wasn't discovered until just yesterday.
And that's despite people being inside that gym over the weekend. Anna Chalker has the story for us.
This Planet Fitness on Indy's south side is still open, one day after police found a man dead inside of a tanning bed here in this gym.
As people go into this gym Tuesday, Metro Police continue to investigate why it took 3 days to find 39-year-old Derek Sink dead in a tanning room. His family says he went to the gym Friday and police found him Monday because of the GPS from his ankle monitor. During the 3 days Sink was considered missing, the gym remained open.
The first thing that kind of went off in my head was, lack of attention from the staff members at Planet Fitness, which is pretty disappointing because maybe it could have been prevented.
Elizabeth Len was in the gym Monday, just a few hours before Sink was found. She says she smelled a foul smell near the tanning rooms. I went back to the Planet Fitness Tuesday. When I asked why the room wasn't checked over the weekend, I was told no comment. A spokesperson from the corporation tells me they are working with the local franchisee to ensure they are upholding the brand's protocols. In Indianapolis, Anna Chalker, 13 News.
Now, we did reach out to the Marion County Health Department and the Better Business Bureau. Both were aware of that investigation. Angela?
Scott, after clouds most of the day, we're ending our Tuesday under clear skies, but it's cool. Temperatures down about 10 degrees from this time yesterday, as expected. It's coat weather if you're going to be out and about this evening, but it will also be dry under those clear skies and in the 40s. Overnight, we drop back into the upper 30s. So as you pack your bags for tomorrow, grab the coat and grab the umbrella. You can see what's coming our way. By this time tomorrow, we'll be tracking some rain. Some of that will be heavy at times. Stick around. I'm going to have the local hour-by-hour timeline and just how much rain will fall.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Angela, thanks. Tonight, the town of Delphi is cleaning up a day after Richard Allen was convicted for the murders of Abby Williams and Libby German.
It's been very busy there for the past month as people have gathered from all around the world descending on that small town in Carroll County to watch the trial in the Delphi murders unfold. And now, just a day after learning the verdict yesterday, we're seeing that small town now try to regain some sense of normalcy today.
Today, security barriers and barricades were torn down around the Carroll County Courthouse. Richard Allen will be sentenced on December 20th. You can find our extensive coverage of the Delphi murders trial right now by going to WTHR.com/Delphi. You can also scan that QR code that you see there on your screen.
A man accused of killing an Indianapolis woman more than 30 years ago makes his first court appearance after returning back to the state of Indiana. 52-year-old Dana Shepard was arrested in August in connection to the 19-year-old death of Carmen Van Huss, who was 19 years old. It was back in 1993 that Van Huss was found raped and killed in her apartment on Harcourt Road near 79th and Ditch. Police say DNA advancements led investigators to Shepard in this case. Right now, he is facing charges here in Marion County. He is due in court here tomorrow.
Tonight, Center Township has a new constable after the previous constable pleaded guilty to official misconduct and gun charges.
The Marion County Democratic Party selected former IPS Commissioner Kenneth Allen as the replacement. He is now leaving the vacancy created by Denise Hatch, who was removed from office last month.
Now, as part of Hatch's plea agreement, an invasion of privacy charge was dismissed. She will not serve any additional jail time.
Tonight, we're getting a look at the completed revitalization project on Indy's west side.
So you're looking at West Morris Street between Eagle Creek and Harding. Samantha Johnson tonight explains the purpose behind the years-long project.
This stretch of Morris Street is now what project organizers call a complete street. It's safer for drivers, pedestrians, and cyclists, and we know it's been a project years in the making.
We created this plan 15 years ago. Now the spotlight's here and people are starting to feel that.
It's a $10 million project, complete with resurfaced roads, new sidewalks, fresh lighting and landscaping. And this is just one of several completed streets around town, part of a much larger project by Indy DPW.
It starts to feel more like a small town, more like a neighborhood instead of a busy city street.
Next year, DPW plans to put 30% of its capital budget to more projects just like this one, something Lisa Laughlin with the West Indianapolis Development Corporation says can take some time.
Be tenacious, be patient, have a really good plan in the beginning. Sooner or later, you'll get there.
On the west side, Samantha Johnson, 13 News.
We've got good news for drivers in Noblesville tonight. The first phase of the reimagined Pleasant Street project is now complete.
Oh, that's great. It's been a long time coming. This is including Pleasant Street from River Road to the new 10th Street roundabout. It's now officially open to traffic. This also includes the new bridge over the White River, a roundabout at River Road and Pleasant Street, and 2 roundabouts along 8th Street.
Phase 2 now will focus on widening the existing stretch of Pleasant Street from 11th to 19th Streets to 4 lanes.